Human DNA is beginning to tell a new story. The DNA of the anatomically modern humans and our DNA, it's essentially the same DNA.
Duh! We are anatomically modern humans!
We showed up on this earth as fully realized, fully enabled, fully capacitated, anatomically modern humans 200,000 years ago, and we haven't changed.
No, we've changed. Measurably. We can even see periods of major change since then, like around 70,000 years ago with the eruption of the Toba supervolcano.
Why did it happen? That's not Darwin's idea of evolution. Even he had questions as to why we don't see more of the kind of evidence that he said should be available if we in fact are the result of this long, slow, gradual evolution.
This is typical creationist garbage. Those aren't just Christians, you know. It's part of the New Age crap, too. Yes, Darwin said there was a lot of evidence for evolution that he didn't have that should be available. But that was 170 years ago. And what happened? Scientists looked for that evidence and found it.
So Darwin knew that there were problems with his theory.
There are always problems with theories. That's why you keep doing science.
Darwin, as I mentioned earlier, never claimed that his theory would be the theory to end all theories. It was a bridge. It was intended as a stepping stone to get us started, to get us from where we have been on a path of a new way of thinking.
Again, that's every theory, and that's exactly what it was. Most notably, Gregor Mendel came along afterward with his theory of mutation, and evolution became a Darwin-Mendelian synthesis. And it's just grown from there, with studies of genetics and epigenetics and how inherited traits get spread through the population. By the way, what we're not seeing is Lamarckian garbage like what Braden here spews. He actually believes that emotions and prayer can change your DNA. He also thinks the Earth's magnetic poles are going to swap places anytime now, just you wait. Instead of, taking thousands of years like geologists say.
I'm not suggesting that we throw out all of the theories of evolution. We need a new evolutionary family.
Based on this guy's pseudoscience, no doubt. But if he actually were all about that, he'd be doing work in science instead of this crap. That's what people do when they honestly think an older theory is flawed or incomplete. They put in the work to study it and make better observations and publish works to push the science forward. Evolution is way different from what Darwin originally conceived, and it'll be different in the future as well, as we learn more about how reality works. But those future discoveries will not be from this guy who thinks we just showed up fully formed 200,000 years ago and hasn't even attempted to publish any scientific research. So thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, leave a comment, and go to donate.bogosity.tv to keep me doing what I do. And check out all the great content here, like this video selected just for you.